Celebrate your life. Celebrate each moment. Can you see those scars that you've left on the fence? Brahma Day or Brahma Night, we'll call it a Kalpa. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Siddesh. Before starting the video, I would request you all to like the video, comment on the video, share the video as much as possible, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification button to keep getting notification whenever a new video is posted. Today I'm going to talk about one thing that you need to know so that you do not feel nervous the next time you are out doing some mistake. So this is the one reason behind it, and once you listen to this, I am sure that most of you will not feel nervous whenever you commit a mistake in front of a lot of people. So I would like to start with one example. I would like to urge you people to try this once. So, if you are with your family at home, try this. Just wear your clothes ulta pulta. By ulta pulta, I mean that reverse side, backwards, or the other way around. So, just turn it around and wear it and go out. Go out in front of your parents, in front of your family, and after 5 minutes, come back inside. Write down what and all you felt at that moment. And after that, wear the clothes in the right way and go back there and ask your family whether they had noticed this thing. I am sure that most of you are going to feel very nervous, feel that everyone is looking at you, feel that they are noticing what mistake you have committed, and you are going to write down all these things. Apart from that, I am also sure that most of your family members, it's highly unlikely that they will notice that you have worn it the other way around, unless it's very obvious. It might be very obvious in some cases. That is the only time when they would have noticed you. Otherwise, it's highly unlikely that they would have noticed you. This is how everything in life happens. So whenever we commit a mistake, whenever there's a lot of crowd, lot of people looking at us, we always tend to overestimate that mistake in others' eyes. So the first thing we forget in this, when we do this, is that we tend to remember what we are doing, but other people do not remember what you are doing. This is called a spotlight effect in psychology. So everyone in the world has a spotlight on themselves. That is why whenever you are in a crowd and you are performing, you are more nervous than the other people sitting in the crowd, because you are aware of what you are doing more than other people there. That is the reason. This is called as egocentric bias. But the twist here is, when you are caught in your own spotlight, it is true that everyone other than you is also caught in their own spotlight. So the truth is that everyone is caught in their own spotlight. And if you are able to understand this fact, then you can forget about what is happening there right now. The origin of this happened because human beings used to live in a tribe. So they used to live in communities where there was a way in which they used to have a common identity for the tribe. So when this common identity for the tribe was there was a sense of belonging for each person. They had to belong to that tribe. And whenever one person behaved in a different way than the community, it was taken in such a way that they were shunned from the community. So that's the reason people always wanted to stay in that tribe. So they wanted to belong to that tribe. So they started behaving as the tribe wanted them to behave. So this is how it came into our genes. But today that's not the case. Today we all have individual pursuits, individual goals. Everyone lives life in their own bubble. We do not have to adhere to something that the society is following. Today a person can do art. Today a person can sing. Today a person can dance and make a career out of it. So it's not necessary for us to fit into the society. So I'll tell you two things that can bring you out of this spotlight effect. First thing is for you to know that you are in a spotlight effect. For example, you're going for a presentation and you are getting very nervous, very anxious. At that time, if you tell your mind that, listen, Siddesh, right now, what is happening with you is called spotlight effect. Actually, I do not have to be so nervous because people will not care as much I care for my own presentation. And even if I do small mistakes, that side, this side, a small pronunciation mistake, I am sure that very less number of people are going to recognize it. So I should not worry about that. If you tell this to yourself before going to the stage, I am sure that half of the nervousness will be gone. Second thing is that just put yourself into the shoe of the other person. Think that you're giving a presentation in a class and your classmates are sitting there. Do you think your classmate is sitting and listening to each word you're saying and trying to find out what mistake you're doing? No, that is not true unless you're in a Toastmasters meeting where they're actually trying to help you. So this doesn't happen always. If you are able to do these two things, first thing, tell yourself that you are in a spotlight effect, and second thing, put yourself in others' shoes. I am 100% sure that you will be out of the spotlight effect. You will be able to give more than what you were giving earlier, because nervousness is one thing that reduces your outcome. That's it for today. I hope people have got an idea how to come out of their spotlight. Thank you.